Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn English grammar and in it, perfect tense we are going to discuss, and it's three subtypes like present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. Okay, so before that, I would like to say you like, share, and subscribe my channel. So let's start perfect tense. So students, now we are going to discuss the perfect tense. Okay, perfect perfect tense. Okay, now is it clear? You can see it properly. Perfect tense. Okay, as we know that there are also three subtypes of perfect tense. Present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Okay, okay, now it's clear. So see, one by one, we are going to discuss that. First of all, we have to make a diagram like this. Why we are doing this one? Because it will become very easy to understand the structures as well as the formulas and the other things which are very close to this topic. Okay. So the first box is for present perfect tense. Second box is for past perfect tense, and last one is for future perfect tense. Okay, so first one is present perfect tense. Okay, this one is the first type, okay, that we are going to discuss in this topic, and it has a particular structure. Okay, like subject plus have, has. Okay, anyone you have to write, but when it is dependent on the subject. Okay, v3 means third form of main verb, or we can say it pp means the past participle. Okay, means the third form, and last one is object. Okay, according to this, you can write the sentences or examples of present perfect tense. Okay, uh, and a simple rule that you have to keep in mind, suppose the subjects are like uh, we, I, we, you, they, or any plural subject is there, at that time you have to use have. Okay, which helping verb we have to use in a perfect tense? Okay, when we are studying the present perfect tense, at the time, suppose the given subjects are there, then you have to use have. Okay, is it clear? And for remaining things, it means which things we can mention there? Third person singular things. Okay, third person singular, it means he, she, it. Okay, name of person is also there. Okay, suppose we can take the name of this one. Suppose a name of person is there, it is for at that time you can use has. Okay, this rule is only for present perfect tense. Okay, So this structure you have to keep in mind. Okay. And now see the next one is past perfect tense. Okay. Past perfect tense. The simple thing is there. Okay. The structure subject plus had plus V3 or past participle. Okay. Means third form plus object. Okay. And here with all subject you can use had. Okay. With all subject like I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Okay. In short, I will make start. Okay. All subject. With all subjects you can use had. Okay. There is no restriction of using had in past perfect tense. Okay. So simple things you have to keep in mind. Had. Okay. And last one is in perfect tense, it's future. Okay. Future perfect tense. Okay. So it has also a structure, and according to the structure you can make your sentences. So like subject plus will have. Okay. Will have and shall have. Okay. But we will use only will have here plus V3 or past participle plus object. Okay. You can use will have with all subjects. Is it clear? Same as I, we, you, he, she, it, they, and star all subjects. Means with all subject you can use. Okay. Will have. Okay. When will have is used there, it means it's a future perfect tense, and after it the third form of main verb is compulsory. Okay. Will have. Is it clear? So इसमें देखो एक कॉमन चीज आपको कौन सी है कि हर परफेक्ट टेंस में आपको वर्ब का थर्ड फॉर्म यूज करना है. ओके. थर्ड फॉर्म यूज करना है. जैसे पास्ट पार्टिसिपल कहा जाता है, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ मेन वर्ब कहा जाता है, और कुछ लोग उसे V3 भी कहते हैं. ठीक है. तो इसमें देखो जब प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस होगा तो आप सब्जेक्ट एक स्ट्रक्चर यूज करेंगे. कौन सा? सब्जेक्ट प्लस हैव हैज प्लस V3 प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके. तो हैव कब यूज होगा? जब सब्जेक्ट आई, वी, यू, दे और कोई भी प्लूरल अगर होगा तो आप वहां पे हैव यूज कर सकते हैं. और जब सब्जेक्ट्स ओके ही, शी, इट और किसी इंसान का नाम होगा, एक ही इंसान का नाम होगा, तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में आप हैज यूज करेंगे, उसके बाद थर्ड फॉर्म यूज करेंगे और लास्ट में ऑब्जेक्ट यूज करेंगे. ठीक है. और पास्ट परफेक्ट में भी सेम रूल्स आपको यूज करने हैं. कौन से? सब्जेक्ट यूज करो, सब्जेक्ट के बाद पास्ट है उसके लिए हमने यहाँ पे हैड यूज किया है. ओके. और थर्ड फॉर्म कंपलसरी, ये तो पहले ही मैंने बता दिया, और लास्ट में ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके. तो हैड के लिए जैसे हमने प्रेजेंट में हैव हैज के दो ग्रुप वहां पे बना है कि कौन सा हैव किसके साथ आएगा और हैज किसके साथ आएगा. तो हैड के बारे में ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं, आप हैड ऑल सब्जेक्ट के साथ आप यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. और थर्ड है फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस. तो फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस में देखो विल हैव यूज करना है. विल क्यों आएगा? क्योंकि यहाँ पे फ्यूचर मेंशन किया है. और हैव क्यों है? क्योंकि परफेक्ट है और थर्ड फॉर्म है. ठीक है. तो विल हैव भी आप ऑल सब्जेक्ट के साथ यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके. एक कॉमन रूल भी है, अगर आपको लगता है कि आपने शैल हैव यूज करना है तो जब सब्जेक्ट आई या वी होगा, ओके, ये कंपलसरी नहीं है, लेकिन जब अगर आप यूज करना चाहते हो तो आई और वी सब्जेक्ट जब होगा तब आप फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में चाहो तो, ओके, चाहो तो शैल हैव यूज कर सकते हैं इसके साथ. ओके. क्या? शैल हैव यूज करना अलाउड होता है. ठीक है. तो इतनी चीजें याद रहेगी आपको. तो स्ट्रक्चर्स याद रखने हैं. हैव और हैज कब आएगा, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस क्या होगा, पास्ट परफेक्ट क्या होगा और फ्यूचर परफेक्ट क्या होगा. अगर ये स्ट्रक्चर अगर आप क्लियरली समझ गए हैं तो हम इसके एग्जांपल्स देख सकते हैं. ओके, so this one is clear to all of you. Okay, so now one by one we will discuss some examples. Okay, before that I have removed these all drawings. Okay, excellent. And this one, the third group. Okay. Now, one by one, we will study the examples. Okay. So, you know that very well which subjects we have to use there, which I mentioned that. So, according to that subject, you can make your sentences like, I have gone to school. Okay. Likewise, you have to write your own sentences. Okay. We have done our work. Understood? Likewise, you can make your sentences. Okay. So, and okay, sometimes we needed to make a negative statement or negative sentence. So, for making negative, you have to just use have not or haven't. Okay. Have not or haven't, you can use there. You have read a book. Okay. It becomes negative. Number 4, suppose and. Okay. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind. Okay, which one? When subjects are he, she, it, or a name of person at the time, has is used there. Okay, in present perfect tense. Suppose, okay, he has written a letter. Okay, then she has not or she hasn't. Okay, for negative statement, you can use has not or hasn't. Okay, both are similar in the meaning. She has not completed her homework. Okay, and suppose the name of person is there, so at that time you have to use has. Okay, Arvind has taught English. Okay, so likewise you have to write the sentences in present perfect tense. Okay, this one is clear to all of you. So same thing. Okay, you have to use there, only one change is there, only you have to replace have, has, and put there only had. Okay, now it becomes past tense. Okay, like I have को replace करके हमने had किया. Okay, I had gone to school. Okay, this sentence will become an example of past perfect tense. Okay, so second, we had done our work. Number 3, you had not or hadn't. Okay, you had not read. Okay, spelling is same but the sound is different. Okay, when we are pronouncing that word in a past tense, so it becomes read. Okay, not read. Okay, so you have not read a book. Number 4, he had written a letter. Number 5, she has not. Okay, it becomes had not. She had not completed her homework. Okay, and 6th one, that is Arvind had taught English. Okay, so same as you have to make your own sentences by using the given structures. Okay, and in future tense, okay, already I have given, okay, how to use. Okay, if you just learn the structures of this tense, it becomes very easy to understand. Okay, if you know the structures, okay, which subjects and which auxiliary verbs or helping verbs we have to use in present perfect, okay, past perfect and future perfect. Only the structures you have to learn, then other sentences you can make very easily. Okay, अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर को अच्छे से लर्न करेंगे तो आपको सारे जो टेंसेस है, फिर कोई भी टेंस हो उसका, अगर उसका एक पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर होता है वो हर किसी का हम देते हैं, तो हर एक स्ट्रक्चर अगर आपने लर्न किया तो आपको हर कोई एग्जाम्पल आइडेंटिफाई करना या फिर एक सेंटेंस को दूसरे टेंस में चेंज करना भी आपके लिए इजी हो जाएगा. ओके, तो स्ट्रक्चर लर्न आप अगर करेंगे तो आपके लिए समझने में वो बहुत इजी हो जाएगा. ओके, अब यही सेंटेंस अगर हम फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में करेंगे तो क्या करेंगे, देखो, आई विल हैव. ओके, थर्ड फॉर्म सेम रहेगा, आई विल हैव गॉन टू स्कूल. ओके, सेकंड, we will have done our work. Number 3, you will have. Okay, so this negative so not is used after will. Okay, or you can use here just won't. Won't or will not. Okay, any word you can use. You won't have read a book. Number 4, he will have written a letter. Number 5, she will have. okay, नेगेटिव है तो आप यहाँ पे not लिखेंगे. okay, she will not have completed her homework. And last one is Arvind will have taught English. ओके, तो इस तरह से आप इनके एग्जाम्पल्स बना सकते हैं, सेंटेंसेस बना सकते हैं. ओके, फिर वो चाहो तो आप पॉजिटिव बनाओ, नेगेटिव बनाओ. ओके, सिंपल से स्ट्रक्चर है, बस स्ट्रक्चर याद रखने हैं आपको. अगर स्ट्रक्चर आप अच्छे से लर्न करते हो, याद रखते हो, तो आपके लिए बहुत इजी हो जाएगा समझने के लिए. ठीक है.